Most of us were taught that debt is bad. You borrow money, you pay it back with interest, and you end up with less than you started. That's the experience most people have with credit cards, student loans, car payments. Debt feels like a trap. And for most people, it is. But billionaires live in a completely different financial world, a world where debt isn't a trap, it's a tool, a very powerful one. Here's the core idea. Billionaires don't need to borrow money because they're broke, they borrow money because borrowing is cheaper than using their own. Let's break that down with a simple example. Say you own a painting worth $1 million. You need $500,000 for a new investment. You have two options. Option 1, sell the painting. Get the cash, done. Option 2, walk into a bank, show them the painting, and borrow $500,000 against it. Keep the painting, make the investment. Now, here's where it gets interesting. If you sell the painting, you pay capital gains tax. In the US, that could be 20% or more. You just lost $200,000 to taxes before you even start. But if you borrow against the painting, you pay no tax, because a loan is not income. The government doesn't tax borrowed money. You keep the painting, you keep growing your wealth, and you use the bank's money to make even more. That's the first secret. Loans aren't taxed, and billionaires use that to their massive advantage. Think about Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Larry Ellison. Their wealth isn't sitting in a bank account. It's tied up in company stock, shares, paper wealth. If they sell those shares to get cash, two things happen. First, they pay huge taxes. Second, selling shares signals to the market that maybe they don't believe in their own company. Stock prices can drop, billions can vanish overnight. So what do they do instead? They go to the bank and say, look at my stock, it's worth $50 billion. Give me a loan of $1 billion. The bank says yes, because if they don't repay, they take the stock. For the bank, it's almost zero risk. The billionaire gets $1 billion in cash, pays zero tax, and the stock keeps growing in value while they use the cash to live, invest, or buy more assets. This strategy even has a name. Professionals call it buy, borrow, die. And yes, it's as wild as it sounds. Now, pause for a second. You might be thinking, okay, but they still have to pay interest on those loans, right? Yes, they do. But here's the thing. The interest rate on a loan backed by billions in assets is incredibly low, sometimes 2 or 3%. Meanwhile, their investments are growing at 8, 10, 15% per year. They're borrowing at 3% and earning at 12%. That gap, that difference, that's free money, legally. Now let's talk about the real impact. While the average person is paying 30% on a credit card, a billionaire is paying 3% on a billion-dollar loan and getting richer every single month. The system isn't designed to hurt the rich. In many ways, it's designed to protect them. And this is why the wealth gap keeps growing, not because billionaires work harder, but because they understand how money actually works. They use the rules, the same rules that are available, to some degree, to everyone. Here's the takeaway. Debt is not automatically bad. Debt used to buy something that loses value, like a new car, a vacation, consumer goods, that's dangerous debt. It pulls you backward. But debt used to buy something that grows in value, or to avoid selling something that keeps growing, that can be a very different story. You don't need to be a billionaire to start thinking this way. The first step is simple. Stop thinking about debt as the enemy. Start asking, what is this debt doing for me? Is it making me poorer, or is it working while I sleep? The rich don't avoid debt, they master it. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner you start seeing money the way they do. That's the real secret they never teach in school.